The Evening Show with your host, Emma Jackson. Tonight's special guest, John Maynard Keynes. John Maynard Keynes was born on June 5th, 1883 in Cambridge, England. He was an economist in the classical liberalism period. Associated with his bushy mustache and father-like features, he is best known for being the father of Keynesian economics. And now your host, Emma Jackson!
Hello, and welcome to the Evening Show. Tonight we have a very special guest, John Maynard Keynes. John, we have a few questions regarding your beliefs about the economy.
Okay.
Do you believe in government involvement in the economy? If so, what would it be responsible for?
In today's society, I believe that there needs to be government involvement in the society for it to work. It needs to be responsible for creating a balance in our economy through the boom and bust times. It needs to take into account the proper times to save and to spend money in the government. However, the government does need to learn its role in the economy so it doesn't overstep the boundaries that are placed for it by starting too much control or by having too much control in the economy.
What would you call this type of economy?
It's a mix of economic and political or social policies. An outcome of this combination is intelligent decision making of government intervention to save capitalism and liberal democracy. Ultimately, this could be summed up into two words: Keynesian economics.
What inspired you to propose such opposing ideas?
Our society was in such a dire state that it needed change. Actions needed to be taken. At first, I thought that the government would realize the pain it was causing the people and do something to stop it. However, after constant disappointment, I realized that they would never change anything without an outside influence. This is where I began to develop my theories about the economy.
Which group of thinkers oppose your beliefs?
Being a moderate conservative thinker myself, I was opposed by left-wing ideologies. Karl Marx and Friedrich Hayek were the two main thinkers against me. They were for complete government involvement in the economy, while I, on the other hand, believed in a mild government intervention in the economy.
When was the last time we seen Keynesian economics incorporated into society?
Keynesian economics was revived in 2008-2009 when the United States were spiraling down into a deep recession. The president at the time, Barack Obama, created stimulus packages which would allow the government to spend money to create jobs, simple jobs, trying to make better road construction, other things such along those lines. By using my theories of lowering and raising interest rates, that loans being taken out by the people, the United States was able to dig itself out of the hole it was in financially.
You wrote many books, one of which was Treatise on Money. What was the central idea surrounding this work?
My main idea surrounding that book is, quote, if the amount of money being saved exceeds the amount of money being invested, which can happen if interest rates are too high, then unemployment will rise. This is in part a result of people not wanting to spend too high a proportion of what employers pay out, making it difficult, unquote.
What type of economist would you consider yourself as?
I would classify myself as a political economist because I'm interested in influencing public policy. I want the government to help take care of the people through the economy.
When did you change your opinion from a classical economist perspective to a more modern approach?
I made the jump from the ridiculous laissez-faire economy to a modern perspective when I began my journey in the House of Lords on the liberal benches. My knowledge of the economy grew immensely by studying the programs that the Liberals were incorporating into society. My ideas were supported by Winston Churchill, who then began to shift his theories to them.
Wow, the House of Lords, hey? That's pretty impressive.
I know.
What was the biggest downfall of Keynesian economics?
Well, all theories have viewpoints that can be interpreted as being negative or harmful. Keynesian economics has no true downfall. What determines the harmful viewpoints is what you believe in, or what people believe in, and what they deem beneficial or harmful. In a society of millions of people, it is always impossible to satisfy all without imposing someone's beliefs.
On the other hand, what was its biggest success?
Keynesian economics itself was the greatest success. It provided an alternate way of thinking without introducing too much immediate change. And it enlightened the way people thought about the government and its influence in their lives. They grew to accept it, which they should. This belief system gave a lasting impression on the people, one that would not dare or ever could forget. Keynesian economics became immortal.
If you could change one thing about Keynesian economics, what would it be?
I would say the only change that I could ever make to my theory is that they would always be incorporated into society. Some people don't follow it or don't trust it. People would follow it and trust Keynesian economics to get them through all the hard times that the economy would go through. They know that no matter what dark events may occur, Keynesian economics would always bring them back into light.
Thank you for your time, John. If there's any questions from our audience that you'd like to ask? Yes, you?
What's your opinion of Hayek?
He talks rubbish. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Are there any other questions? No? Alright. Thank you, John, for coming out today.
Thank you.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
In conclusion, we can classify John Maynard Keynes as one of the most important economic thinkers of the classical liberalism period. His past ideas continue to influence today's society and thinkers of our time. Without the father of Keynesian economics, society would not run as effective and would lack government involvement in the economy that Keynes deemed to be of the utmost importance.